least what I like now is that other people who are involved are being held accountable to some degree too. There was a white cop that tased him that they didn't mention at all, but he's recently been suspended. I think his name was something Hemphill. I forget his first.
You said suspended. Everybody else got
right.
out
He
of
hasn't
here.
been charged none yet.
All right,
the
you know what I'm
paramedics
saying?
who showed up on the scene, they've been fired. There was another. I think one of them was like a lieutenant. I guess they failed to give him adequate health care or whatever you would call it, medical attention. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's kind of messed up. But now this is the crazy thing that I found out today. So this is just a rumor, so you take it with a grain of salt. But I was
allegedly.
I was hoping it was true.
Yeah.
Which is kind of messed up in a way, but the whole situation is messed up. But I was hoping it was true to make the whole situation a little more sensible to some degree. Like, so supposedly the rumor is that one of the cops, Demetrius, I think his name is Demetrius. Let me pull his name up real quick.
He really strung
Demetrius
this one out,
Haley.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So Demetrius Haley's baby mom works at the FedEx where Tyre Nichols works.
Okay.
And Tyre Nichols was having
he was bombing
a relationship with his baby mom.
Yeah,
but Demetrius and the baby mom had been separated, but supposedly he beat or had them beat Tyre Nichols up out of jealousy or whatever. Now that lovers kind of
come on, dog. Like really, what? Like
this doesn't provide justification.
Exactly.
This provides
a little more
excuse.
Yeah.
It sounds, and honestly, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say, Sav, I know you brought that up and appreciate you for that. It sounds like blasphemy.
Wouldn't it make more sense though?
No,
just randomly beating the shit out of them?
No. It sounds like something that's trying to tarnish names and do some extra shit on there because that's just what they do when they got some shit like that. Instead of taking it off the fact that, it might have just been some brothers that's feeling their power with that police shit, pulled the young boy over, he might have said some slick shit, and that was enough for them to go.
But even in this scenario, he ain't saying nothing wrong with Tyre. You just said that's just who he was fucking. I know. Like they was cheating or anything.
But why would the jealous, angry boy from in a position of power went on a power trip, and now they're being that unit has been disbanded, but they're being exposed for their other corruption, and brutality, and stuff before in the past. So Scorpion is the unit they're a part of. But this one guy I'm talking about, I think 2 years ago or whatever, he was a CO, and supposedly he beat the shit out of an inmate in prison, and that was in the news.
So that's his MO.
But this Scorpion unit is supposed to be some kind of elite unit. But I'm like, how do you become a cop 2 years ago and get moved into an elite unit?
It's like that, Joe.
Don't make no sense.
HBO,
like,
we on the night where there was an elite unit.
Like, how y'all elite? You 2 years
drug
in.
dealers, taking drug money, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, man. We down here in Tennessee.
Maybe being a police officer, and I was thinking this, maybe being a police officer should be more like the military. It's something you do for 4 years or 8 years. You come out, you get all the advantages and benefits of being like a military member, but you're a police officer. I don't know if it's something that you
but there
can
are
do.
people that are in there longer.
There are some, but I think a lot of people suffer from PTSD, or it attracts the wrong type of people, and they get stuck in that position for too long, and they become callous and corrupt.
No, it's not they become. Some do become, and others go in there with the fact of, like, now I'm a part of a gang, a unit.
The appeal.
You know what I'm saying? And now I can, once I got this uniform, this badge on, this gun, it comes with a certain type of status, and if I can play my cards right, I'm gonna get the fuck off. Like, but when you don't and you do this type of dumb shit out of pocket, like Tennessee been wilding anyway with the cops, because along with this unfortunate thing, the other thing was how they was running the train on the white cop. You know what I'm saying? On the white cop out into, they put you on.
So it's like, he gonna stand by her.
So it's like
you didn't hear about that one.
Exactly. A police district, another city in Tennessee, I'm not sure where, but a police district, basically had this one lady who supposedly her and her husband were supposed to be swingers, and it's like 4 or 5 boys in the precinct busting her down.
That we know of.
They were cops.
Yes, they all cops.
They all got fired.
Females are cop too?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But they doing it on but they're doing it on company time and then premises and shit like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if they was off company property and not doing it during company time, it's their business, whatever. But it's like,
keep it off TikTok.
But it's but fam, that's how disgusting is that? It's this one genre, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We cool, like busting this joint down, like, and she looked like a splooge, like a joint that just gets splooged on. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you dig? You know what I mean?
And the husband, I guess he's cool with it. He talking about something. He gonna stand by her.
Exactly, he's a cuckold. He sit there and watch that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, do her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Love it. With your put the cuffs on her. You know what I'm saying? Taser, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Lock her ass up.
Exactly.
Lock that ass up. Cock with a U. Not cock with an O. It's a cuckold.
Oh, thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's there for, man. But you know what I was talking about. Yeah, man. Wild shit.
Cuckold.
I mean, I ain't saying he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of both.
Exactly.
Well, I'll get it.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, hey.